Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my ranking every Pokemon generation tier list. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So first off, Chikorita. Controversial is my favorite out of the Gen 2 starters. One of my very first starter Pokemon I ever used was a Chikorita, so I just have a lot of nostalgia bias for it. Not so much Bayleaf, but I absolutely love Meganium. I also used it recently in ZA as my starter, so it's pretty good for me. Cyndaquil. Honestly, Cyndaquil is another... Oh my god, I'm gonna put Cyndaquil in A, Quilava in B, and Typhlosion in S. Typhlosion really got upped with the Hisuian form, in my opinion, but... also controversial. So I think all of the starter... sorry. I think Totodile and Feraligatr are A tier. They're not my favorite from the generation, but I do really like them. Sentret is a C tier, but Furret is an S tier for me. Furret is just so cute, got that nostalgia for the Furret walk. It's just... I love it. I love Furret. Hoot Hoot. No really bias one way or the other. But Noctowl, I'll say B. I have a lot of fond memories of watching the anime. And Ash's shiny Noctowl was really good. Let's see here. Ladybot, Ledian, no real strong connection to. I really like Spinarak Gen 2 sprite, because this is before they changed the color, and then they made the shiny to look like the original Gen 2 sprite, which I think is just kind of really interesting. Ariados, it's okay, it's a nice sticky web setter. That's really it. Crobat is an A tier. I really like Crobat, which I hate Zubat and Golbat, but Crobat just saves the entire line. Chinchou, have no opinions. I kind of like Lantern though. Lantern's cute. Pichu, I really have no opinions towards any of the babies. Except for Togepi. Togepi is an A tier for me. Togetic is right below that because it just didn't do too much for me. They're cool, but they're not like my favorites. I do like the Mareep line, but it could be better. Blossom, am I crazy for us doing that? So I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, and you can point it out in the comments if I am. Blossom is the first Pokemon to lose a type after it evolves. I could totally be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was the first one, and I'm just not a really big fan of the Hula Hooper. But Marill, I use huge power for raids and Scarlet and Violet, so it was really cute. Little tree guy. A Politoed is really cute. You terrify me. Like, look at the... Okay, just on this sprite, like its original sprite, right? Look up the Hoppip's line's eyes. I like their shinies, but just look at their dead, soulless eyes, specifically in this sprite. Apom. You know what? I really don't think there's too many in the Gen 2 decks that I would put in straight up F tier. So I'm gonna do that with the Sunkern and Sunflora lines. They just suck. They had their opportunity to do it better, especially with the Sunstone, and it's really the only, like, it's a new stone, new mechanic, and then it just kind of fell off really bad. Shiny Yanma saves Yanma for me. It would be a hate crime if Wooper wasn't in S tier, and Quagsire right below that in A. Same thing with Umbreon and Espeon. They are top of A tier for me. Now, if this was shiny rankings, I think both would be in S tier, but just as regular Pokemon rankings, I think they're both like top of A tier for me. Murkrow. I like Murkrow. I like Honchkrow I like Honchkrow more, but Murkrow's good. Honestly, I'm gonna say D tier for Slowking, just because it's hard to obtain and hard to evolve. You got bumped up a little bit for me because of Fluttermane. I really like the concept behind Unknown. Wobbuffet got that anime bias. Girafarig, I don't care too much about, neither Pineco or Fortress. Dunsparce is cute, but I don't care too much for him. Let's see, I do like Gligar, but not too much. Same thing with Steelix. He's up there. He's a lot better than Onix for me, and I do love his Mega, but I think I'm going to do the Megas in the Gen 6 tier list. See here, honestly, you know what? No, they're my other F tiers. Not fans. And like Quillfish is in D for me, but Scizor is A. Don't fuckle with the shuckle. So recently, Heracross has jumped up for me because of Boys the Heracross. Sneasel, they also changed the colors for it. I like Weavile quite a lot. I'm not a huge opinion one way or the other for Sneasel. Or U2, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring are top of the line. Ursaluna is my second favorite Pokemon of all time. I have a Teddy Ursa Funko. I have this massive Teddy Ursa Squishmallow. I really love the cute little bear line. And honestly, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put them over here. They are the top of Gen 2 for me. Slugma Balls. Don't really care one way or another. He's cute. Not a fan of Piloswine, but Mamoswine and Swinub carry it up for me. Corsola, no opinion. I think Octillery and Remoraid are interesting because they're guns. Oh, what is that Delibird sprite? That looks so janky. A lot of these are gone here. Skarmory, I do like. You and you are A tier for me. Let's see here. Kingdra, I can put you in B pretty comfortably. Fampi, but you are probably here in C. I like Fampi a lot. I don't have a really good opinion on Donphan. The only time I think about Donphan is at the beginning of that one movie where Ash fights Ethan, or Gold from Gold and Silver. Porygon 2 is a nice little duck, but I don't really mind him. I think it's interesting that they introduced both Santa and his reindeer in the same gen. Smeargle. It's like I don't really have an opinion with Tyrogue or Hitmontop at all. Smoochum is F. That, you know what, that's probably, I forgot Smoochum existed, but Smoochum is my F. I like Elekid, and Magby is there for me. Honestly, Miltank, Whitney's Miltank, and just Miltank's design anyway. No thanks. Blissey's okay. I like using Blissey, controversial. So the legends, I don't mind them, but I would say though, I will say though, Raikou is S tier for me. I do really, really like Raikou. You're B. I don't have an opinion for Pupitar. Now, Tyranitar, that's another easy S tier for me. He is the guy. And honestly, the rest of these, they cooked with the legends for this game. So I can easily put Lugia and Ho-Oh in S tier, and probably Celebi in A. But an argument could be had. I could toss Celebi up in S. And I wouldn't be mad about that. But yeah, these are my rankings for Gen 2. Let me know what you guys think, your opinions, and how badly you disagree or agree with me. And I'll see you back this time next week for Hoenn. Thanks.